Right, moving straight on to that story, Mozambique set to hold general elections to elect its new president, parliament and regional governments today. Now, close to 17 million people are registered to vote for the next president, along with 250 members of parliament and provincial assemblies. And we're joined now virtually by Channel Africa journalist Nixon Katembo. And Nixon, good morning. It's all systems go, of course, for Mozambique's general election with over 17 million Mozambicans registered to vote. But what's the mood like, first and foremost, this morning in Mozambique?
Indeed, the mood is very jovial, Sakina, under the rainy Maputo this morning, where people have begun lining up for long queues, waiting to cast their ballots. Already, the electoral officials have opened the polling stations, and I'm here at Josina Machel, in the central district of Maputo, where President Filipe Nyusi is expected to cast his ballot along the leaders of the opposition, Osufo Momade, and former President Joaquim Chissano. Both are expected to cast their ballot here. The mood is very calm. The people of Mozambique are lining on the queues, one by one, waiting to cast peacefully their ballot.
Nixon, we know that observers are already on the ground, but just in the lead up to today's general election, how would you say Mozambicans in general are rating the whole election process?
Well, there have been mixed reactions from Mozambicans. Some are saying that this election is sort of predetermined owing to the independent electoral commissions in the manner in which it has handled some of the issues of presidential candidates, as well as local observers. Last evening, we learned that more than 430 observers locally were denied accreditation, already casting doubt on the credibility of the elections, although the Independent Electoral Commission has said that these elections are going to be free and fair. And there are those who think that indeed these elections have been prepared in a manner that is different from other elections, owing to previous elections having faced some problems, which led to protests across the Mozambique and the country. But this time, the environment looks very peaceful.
And just a final one regarding the electorate there, Nixon. And we know Africa as a whole is a very young continent. How key is the youth vote in this Mozambican general election?
The youth vote will be very critical going forward, and based on the turnout of those youth, because the registration of the voters demonstrates that there was a jump of 29% of the registered voters. And when we asked the Independent Electoral Commission, they said that this is mainly youth, which might be forming up to 69% of the total electoral base. So a youth vote is going to be very important. Of course, there are some young people who have voiced their concerns about lack of employment, the lack of job opportunity across the country, including economic problems, which they are yearning for, and some go to an extra length of talking about change. Whether that change is going to happen at the moment is here. They are casting their ballots, and so that's why we're monitoring and waiting to see how these young people are going to turn out in deciding on the future of their country.
Well, we'll leave it there for now. Nixon Katembo is Channel Africa journalist speaking to us about the presidential and legislative elections taking place in Mozambique today. And he, of course, is in the capital for us there in Maputo.